Hey everyone. Today I'm just gonna kind of talk about courses that we have at my high school and why a lot of them are utterly stupid for a high school in comparison to things that a student, soon to be adult and out in the working world, might need. So, we have a lot of things like we have statistics, we have calculus, advanced calculus, like I think it's AP Calc. We have things that I believe to be ludicrous like that. Yet we only have one 5 week seminar on financial literacy. We do have classes like JMG, which is a Maine centered. It's a class that I believe to only be in Maine because Maine is in the acronym for it. Now, we only have that one thing. We don't have home ec. We don't have any financial classes. We all have JMG, and very few people actually pay attention during the freshman JMG, and not enough people seem to really take the senior or junior whatever JMG. There's not enough focus put onto that. Yet the high school puts more focus onto advanced math, which I'm not saying advanced math isn't needed, but there's more focus on that, and there's more focus on advanced sciences and advanced history than there is things like financial literacy. And that's screwing a lot of people over. Is I believe there's 4 or 5 states in the country that have mandatory financial literacy classes, and those states all get A's when it's the national census for financial literacy in students. Every other state has a C or lower. Just take that in for a moment. Is we have a country as large as the United States where 45 states are failing in financial literacy for people going into the workforce. And not only is it damaging the workforce, it's screwing a lot of people over when it comes to college. Is college prices are ludicrous. That's a whole thing for another video. But they're ludicrous because a lot people don't understand financial anything when it comes to finances. And they're getting loans that they can never pay back. They're doing they're taking college courses that they can never pay back. Another story, I guess, really, but they're going into this world not knowing a damn thing about finances. A lot of schools are just saying, "Oh, your parents will teach you." But that's kind of hard when in this world you both your parents need to be working. They need to be working or else you're going to get fucked. And you need to get working as soon as possible, or you're gonna get fucked. But you don't know how to manage your finances. You're too busy taking that AP anatomy and physiology, and school's not offering anything for to teach you finances, to teach you what's gonna help you stay on your fucking feet. I learned how to cook from my parents. That's one thing that you can probably learn from your parents is cooking. But when it comes to finances, they don't want to talk about their finances. Yeah, they can give you pointers on how to balance checkbooks and setting up bank accounts, stuff like that. But they barely know it. They're not in depth in the knowledge of it. You need someone who has an education in this stuff that can teach you what is needed to be done. That can help you at least to give you the starting tools to learn how to balance your finances. Yet very few people seem to be getting that. Instead, we're being forced to take these advanced classes to get the credits we need to graduate. The school cares more that you simply get the credits that they want you to get and nothing else. They're just like, oh, as long as you get these credits, we'll say you're set for society, even though it's obvious that you're not. And that's utterly fucking stupid. I hate it. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people I know and I've talked to hate it. And it's just stupid. Is we got kids going out into this world, and this economy is not stable. The American economy is not. In fact, a lot of people seem to be predicting that it's about to fall, but it's not stable at all, regardless if it's going to fall anytime soon or not. And yet you're throwing all these fucking kids into it with no knowledge of finances, with no knowledge of, well, they do have knowledge of the working world if they paid attention in JMG, which most probably didn't. But that's what it is. That's all it is. Is the school just wants you to get the credits. They don't even care if you pass with flying colors. I've passed a lot of my classes, and I'm a little ashamed of this, is I've passed a lot of my classes with 60s, with D's, D minuses, and yet the school's saying, oh yeah, you're all set. And now that's my own fault. I didn't apply myself in those classes. But it's still stupid that I can do that. That I can be as lazy as that. And I can still graduate. I can still walk up on stage, get a diploma, and be like, yeah, I'm all that. I know my shit. When I don't. Schools, while school shouldn't have to teach us everything, there's only so much that can be taught, and students have to learn, and a lot of students just sort of like, fuck school, we're not gonna learn. So I don't know how effective it would be to have these classes. I don't, because a lot of students might take it, and they might fuck around, and they like to do every other class, like I might. It's just fucking retarded. There's so much that goes into this. I understand that. But the fact that these school systems are saying, we're going to prep your kids, we're going to get them ready for society, and yet they care more about getting our credits, they care more about just throwing fucking tests at us to get their funding than they do actually prepping us, excuse me, burped, prepping us for society. It's just, why? If you're gonna fuck us over, at least tell us you're fucking us over. At least put some lube on. Otherwise, just, fuck off.